Alright, so today we're gonna do a plush collection video. I've seen a bunch of these as well as unboxing videos, so I decided to make a Christmas special out of it. And some of these things has spoilers, and if you want to see all the characters in the different episodes, you better go watch all of them, especially the two-parters, because I keep seeing people watch the second part instead of the first part first. But anyway, here we go. I'll put these characters in order. Plants first, then zombies. Then I'll show the plants or the zombies in the order of which episodes they're in. So anyway, here we go. First up, we have Pea Shooter, the OG, the one and only Pea Shooter. Just gonna put him over here. Dang it. Ah, there he is. Nice resting spot. And number 2 is definitely Walnut. This is actually one of my first ever plush given to me. I got it when I was 5, and I love him. Next up, we have Potato Mine. And that's the whole of episode 1. Next up, we have Fume Shroom, the plant that saved the entirety of episode 2. Next up is episode 3. And it has Squash. Hello. I'm putting him over here. Next up, we have, from episode 4, Cattail. She's adorable. Look at her. Look at her. And I don't see this plush very often, so I don't know if she's rare or she's not that rare. And spoiler warning, she kinda appears in the SSS episode 4, I think. Put it right over there. Next up is a plethora of plants. Plethora of plants. And by plethora, I mean 3. First up, we have Cabbage Pulp. Probably one of the better plants. Better than Pea Shooter, probably. But my favorite catapult plant is probably going to be either Kernel Pulp, especially in the new game Plants vs Zombies 2. Actually, just Plants vs Zombies 2. Or Melon Pulp. Speaking of Melon Pulp, here he is. And the Twin Sunflowers, just to finish off. This is probably one of the only sun plants I have, besides Sunshroom. We'll get to her later. And fun fact, I actually have like a history of 3 different times I filmed the roof level. Because it's just so, it just took so long to make. First off, it was because of the bosses. Like, the first time I ever recorded the thing, it was actually Bomber, the bomb zombie. I don't have him right now, but it was him. And then I scrapped that idea. And that's why when in Walnut Bowling, for where Coconut Cannon was introduced, speaking of Coconut Cannon, here he is. He says to Coney, "Why don't you remember me?" That's because I didn't actually scrap the idea before making Walnut Bowling. Then the second part was when I got the character Greg the Gargantuar. I I changed the name from Arnold to Greg because I don't know. And it just didn't feel right to me because there was a segment where he went inside the house, which is not that great. I went inside the house because it was kind of getting a bit hot, so I scrapped that idea. And then I just set out for the OG one. And moving on to episode 8 is Bloomerang. And this episode actually had squash in it. Like, how many times has squash, this dude, how many videos has he been in? He's been in the pool. He's been in the park. He's been in the zoo. He's even been in the plush tournament. That's 4 times. 4 times. I mean, I know I have like someone like Walnut who appeared in both day, night, and night swim, which it's a weird thing. Oh, and also on roof. And episode 9 of the new plots. Speaking of episode 9, here are, quote unquote, the new plots, starting with Sunshroom. And yes, I know that Bombs and Blowers, episode 9 was actually episode 9, but I'm just starting with these ones. And here's Spike. Hola. He's a cactus, and yeah, I named him Spike because, but his string over here actually just cut out the plushness inside. You can actually see him using the string in the last video I just uploaded. You should go watch it. And finally, we have Lightning Reed. Oh, and also Jalapeno. Now, I actually forgot to actually use Jalapeno in the video. That's not why he's not inside, so I'm kind of lazy to go back. And time to go to Bombs and Blowers. Starting off with Blower. Over here. Ignore this. And the Cherry Runners. They don't actually have names, they're just called Cherry Bomb. Cherry Bomb 1 and Cherry Bomb 2. Just like how 3-peater has just 3-peater 1, 3-peater 2, and 3-peater 3. 3-peater 2 is actually like the leader. Number 2 is like one of the stronger ones. He has higher rapid fire. And number 3 is the smartest one, even though they're identical. It's just like +1 attack and stuff. And we also have iceberg lettuce, winter melon, magnet shroom. Oh, and I also forgot the OG Chomper. Now, Chomper, for some reason, has eyes. I don't know why they gave him eyes. But my excuse for him is that he has a medical condition. And that's actually, spoiler warning, going in the next episode of the SSS. So, yeah. Totally cool. I also can't forget about Mecha Squash. Why is he so big? Good question, Magnet Shroom. That's because I got him on the same day that I got Walnut. Now, Big Squash is kind of special because he's, big. And you can actually see him in episode 2 of the plush tournament. It doesn't say it's episode 2, but whatever. Ignore this and ignore that. But anyway, he's a cyborg. Okay, he's not actually sentient, but he is kind of cool. He might be a boss for a later, different series. Okay, not really series, but you get the point. And that is all the plants. If you need any more information, just watch all the episodes. I have a playlist, and if you press play all, you'll be going through them. And in case you need all the refreshers of all the plants, here's all of them. Pea shooter, walnut, potato mine, fume shroom, squash, cattail, cabbage pulp, melon pulp, twin sunflowers, coconut cannon, bloomerang, this mushroom, sunshroom, cherry bombs, blover, winter melon, magnet shroom, mecha squash, cherry bombs, iceberg lettuce, like 3 peer 1, 2, and 3, spike, chomper, no, don't eat the phone, chomper. You ate the phone when we were doing the time lapse in Walnut Bowling when Brock was making the giant formation. We do not want you eating the phone. You can actually see Chomper eating the phone in episode 7 if you slow down the time lapse part. Lightning reed, and jalapeno.
Why am I the last one to be said?
I don't know.
Yeah. Why not make a squash? He has no feelings.
Robots have feelings. You are about to be terminated. Oh, gee. But anyway, that's all the plants.
Save me!
Oh, I have to go save jalapeno. Jalapeno, no!
Chopper, no! Don't eat the phone! Stop telling him around, Solar. I'm Sunny, you're Solar!
Quiet! Let Chomper eat the phone. Wow, he's like the animal. Yeah. Wait, the animal? Oh, sorry, animal. Yeah.
He kind of looks weird, eating the phone.
Chomper! Huh? Stop eating the phone! Ah!